Hello there, Dick Benedict here. We're playing Heavenly Sword on Hell difficulty, and this is my video guide and walkthrough for the aforementioned title and difficulty. You want to go to hell with me, man? Well, let's do it right now. Huh, pig? You want to go to hell with me? We're on 1-1. It's entitled The Art of Battle. This game has 6 acts, and some of the acts have up to 11 scenes in them. There's a jar right there if you want to smash that, and there should be a couple more jars down there. Those give you a health refill and some glyph points on the bottom of the screen. Okay, so this is the beginning of the walkthrough. At this part, all you have access to is the longsword, which doesn't look that long to me, but that's all you've got access to. You've got 6 combos that you can do. One of them is a block breaker. If I have time, I'll mention what those are. I should have time to do it. This game uses motion controls, which are optional, so I would highly recommend that you just turn them off if you're not liking them. Just turn it off. I don't even think the PlayStation 4 controller, which I'm using to play this game, would work with the motion controls. But when I first played this game and covered it back in 2012 on my other channel, when I first played it, I was put off by the motion controls, and I instantly just turned them off when I figured out that you can turn them off. If you like them and you can work with them, that's good, but I just don't like it, so I turned them off. But on this part over here, if you've gone through normal difficulty, you'll unlock hell difficulty, and it's not that bad, honestly. It's hard working with a game that is kind of mediocre for a action game like this. It has nothing on God of War. It's just not even in the same realm as that. So, you know, and its frame rate is 30 frames per second, so that could also make it difficult to deal with. Just for the simple fact that that's a low frame rate. Anybody would agree about that. So I'm going to get into the blocking and everything like that, but I just wanted to say that for some reason, and I don't know if it's because I'm using a splitter to actually be able to record PS3 footage, I don't have the game won't do the voices of the characters. So it has the sound effects and the music for the game, most of it, but the voices for the characters, they're just not there. It's like they're muted or something. I have no idea. And sometimes at random times they come through. I'm using a brand new disc. I bought it brand new and it was sealed. And it looked like it was factory sealed. I don't know if you can tell if it was done by somebody with access to, like, somebody who can seal stuff. And it's fine. The game was very clean, so I bought a used copy as well to check and see if it's my disc. So I don't know. I have no idea. But the heart of the game is still here, and that's all I really care about, is being able to just play the game. You know. But anyway, so this is the first confrontation, and you really don't feel any pressure on this part on normal difficulty, and you probably won't even feel any here either. But we are getting damaged more. We can actually, like, see a lot more degradation of our health bar here as far as getting hit. There's 2 scenes over here. There's 2 checkpoints. Wait a minute. I shouldn't have said checkpoint. There are no checkpoints here. Most of the time you don't get a checkpoint. So turn aftertouch off, and you'll have a better time. And as we go through the game, we'll unlock different things. There's no purchasing of anything in this game. You can parry. You cannot jump. I don't know why you can't jump. There's a simple roll with the R3 button. No combat roll. So that's about it. And then when enemies are around the ground, you have a few seconds to go over to them. Press Y and stab them and finish them off. I guess it would be triangle since this game is only on the PlayStation 3. So yeah, just press triangle. And at this point, Shen will say something about the battle's finished for now, and I don't think there's a checkpoint here, but really, you don't need one. You're not going to need one. Okay, let's go over some combos. I'm not going to go over all the blocking, just because we don't have the Heavenly Sword and we don't have access to the power stance or the ranged stance. We're just working with the longsword. Okay, combos: square, 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 triangle. There's a familiar one. And then square triangle right now is the only move that you can do to block attacks. But these guys really aren't much of blockers. They're fodder enemies that don't need anything extremely complicated done to them to be able to kill them at all. And then triangle, 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 and then triangle, square, triangle. That's all you can do right here. But that's good enough. 6 moves for right here. And I got my ass put down right there. But I believe I got an instant kill on one of these guys over here. If you block the split second when the enemy attacks you, you've got to be really precise. Then you can instantly kill him. And often you'll be put into this cinematic moment. There, that's the instant kill. A normal parry where you're not exactly as precise as what I did right there, you will not be put into that cinematic moment, but you still knock the enemy over and deal damage to him. So, and you could also pick up things and just throw them. I hold the square button. I believe you can also hold R1 to throw stuff. And her roll is horrible. It's really bad as well. And there's no camera manipulation outside of holding down L2 and R2 to kind of look to the left and to the right. It's really archaic, but it's still a it's not well made. It's just not. But it's a good looking game, and I think it's decent, and it deserves at least to be covered. You know, I'm not going to tell you that it's a great game like God of War, because it's not, but it's still a decent game, and if you want to try it, you might like it. Take care.